seated with us is good leadership for our people. Let me salute the family of Mashaewane and congratulate Dr. Colin Mashaewane for having been honored by UNISA for his contribution and positive contribution in societal development. I send my special greeting to your wife, because I heard Mashaewane making a silly joke that you are not married. You are married with a wife, like I'm married with a wife. And I doubt if my bow tie is sitting properly, because since I got married, it was for the first time that the security had to help me put the bow tie, because my wife is not here with me. She's away with the kids on holiday. I also want to send my greetings to Cecil, who has always stood by him and gave him courage, even when it was not fashionable to do so. I want to say to Mama Mashaewane, Colin's mom, it is always nice to see you, because we can always feel your genuine love for us. That when you see us, you are not pretentious. You are a mother who hasn't seen their children for far too long, because I'm here to say something about citizenship in a very brief way. That a responsible citizen is a citizen that engages in organs of civil society. If you want to be an active citizen, you must know organs of people's power. That an active citizen will not live in an area where you don't know who is the chairperson of the hospital board, who doesn't know who is the SGB, who constitute our police forum, who are the people who are part of the street committees that are fighting crime, who are the patrollers, and what did patrollers eat today before they went on a patrol to protect as a society. So it is important that as businessmen, you become good citizens. You need to know the ecosystem around your existence. You should know who does what, where, and how do we support them. Because a good citizen who is a businessman and a businesswoman will always engage in ethical business that seeks to develop society to become a better society. A good businessman who wants to become a good citizen will not maximize profit at the expense of the well-being of our people. That a good businessman who is a good citizen will always ensure that you look after those who are around you, including your neighbors. It is not only for business people, it is also for all citizens who've got the means. It should be that you help those who are not related with you by blood. If you go around saying you are helping people and we ask you who, you say my cousin, my aunt, and all of that's not help, that's an obligation. A help is when you help someone you don't know and you put a smile on those beautiful African faces, like the Colin Mashaewane does to people who are not known to him. You cannot be a good businessman who doesn't look after the well-being of your workers. That workers must be paid on time, and be paid living wages. Because once you take care of one worker, the likelihood is that you are looking after 15 to 20 people in one family. Do not just treat this one face you see. You must see the many faces behind this one face. As a child of a domestic worker, I used to stand at the bus stop and wait for her when she returns from work. And every day she came out of a bus with a plastic. I knew she came back with leftovers. We are going to eat. That white person didn't know that by giving her leftovers, she was feeding more people behind that face. So you look at a worker, you must know that I'm carrying on my shoulders as a businessman the well-being of many other people. For because without you, a lot of people will go hungry. You will rather not make profit that month. You will rather not buy luxury vehicles for that month. You will rather not spend money in the clubs. Always make sure that your workers get a salary at the end of the day. And when that day comes, a responsible businessman is always frustrated because they know that if I miss this hour and a day, a lot more people are going to be affected. So we can pledge, Dr. Mashaewane, because we are looking for pledges ourselves. We are going to elections, so we can't pledge what we don't have. So I'm very happy that as they were pledging, some of them came to pledge to me that we are together, we'll sort you out when we leave here. I was like, this was not a waste of time. At least the EFF is also benefiting at the back of Colin Mashaewane Foundation. So we want to say to you, Dr. Mashaewane, that do not get discouraged. Not everybody will be happy for you. Not everybody will support you. Do not seek validation from your haters. You must always be a trendsetter and do not compete with anyone. Because if you compete, you run a risk of losing. Because you are going to compete with drug lords. You are going to compete with human traffickers. As you look at a human being buying a bracelet of 450,000 and you think you can beat that, you don't know where that money comes from. You only know about your money. I always tell my son that I'm the richest man in the world. And he says, Dad, what do you mean? I say, I only know my bank balance. I don't know any other person's bank balance. I hear about them, people saying this one is rich. I don't care. Mine, I'm fine. I don't want to know any other person's bank balance. After knowing it, what must I do with it? I don't care who's got which car. After knowing, what must happen? I must buy that which my heart desire, not because I compete with someone else. Because competition is what is going to land us into trouble.